Praise is due to the Most High, family. We back with another basketball breakdown. Real quick before we dive into it, family, we are on the road. We are on a journey to 100 YouTube subscribers. If you are watching this and not subscribed, do me a favor, family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But let's get right into it. We got round 2, game 3 between the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers. And family, I think I should go back and watch my previous breakdowns of the earlier games, but I think I called this series in terms of like it's over, it's a wrap. The Sixers don't have a chance, and it's not that I'm not rooting for them, family. I actually am rooting for the Sixers to at least make it a competitive series, but I picked them to beat the Celtics, and I thought that meant that they would have an easier path to the finals. I thought the Celtics were the best team in the East, and having taken them out in the first round, I thought the Sixers would at least make it to the conference finals. Well, I'm lying. I thought as long as Embiid was healthy, I thought they were going to make it to the finals, having taken out the best Eastern team. Nonetheless, family, I just don't think the Celtics, they were adjusting, right? They had a formula all season long, and then with Jason Tatum coming back, they changed the formula. So I'm explaining that to say I was wrong about them, which means I was wrong about the Sixers. But what I'm seeing from the Knicks, I think the Knicks are going to be competitive in the finals. I really think that. But so, like I'm saying, this is not. It's a sweep, family. It's a sweep, if not a gentleman's sweep. I mean, and the gentleman's sweep is just the Sixers showing some pride out there, right? In winning a game on their home court. They competed in this game, but New York is just too deep. Well, it's not even that New York is particularly deep. The Sixers just have no depth, and so the Knicks, with the little help that they are getting from the bench, it's just massively outweighing the help that the Sixers are getting from their bench, which is basically none. They got 15, I think. Where the Knicks at? 11 bench points. 11 bench points on, like, what's that? 4 of 12. So like 11 points on 33% shooting. Terrible contribution, right? Whereas the Knicks, they have at least 3. They played everybody in this game, but they have 3 solid bench players that you can trust to give you some good, efficient minutes. And then their starters are just hitting their stride. I mean, we see they have the strongest playoff resume thus far. The Thunder are undefeated, but the Thunder have not been winning as easily and as by much of a margin as New York has. You can make whatever arguments you want about that as to why that is, but that is the case right now. New York's been putting BTA in pretty much every game. Anyhow, so I don't see this series really going past 5 games. This is a gentleman's sweep at best. So we're just gonna leave it at that. Well, I guess I'll say, who are they gonna be playing? They're probably gonna be playing the Pistons. Okay, and I can see that being a tough series, really only because Cade Cunningham is a good matchup to, as far as from a Pistons standpoint, he's a good matchup for Jalen Brunson. Like, those are kind of like equal and can almost cancel each other out. But I still have the Knicks being better or winning that series because Jalen Brunson has the clutch factor. I just think the role players are better on the Knicks than they are the Pistons. And then New York's been in the conference finals. New York's been battling the Celtics, who are a champion. So I just think they have a little bit more pedigree than the Pistons. Next, family, we're going to dive into San Antonio and the T-Wolves. All right, y'all. Now, this was one of those rare times where I was able to catch a game. Not live. Well, I watched it live, but not in person, right? But I saw the full-length game, right? Just to make sure, though, I still did my routine. I watched the highlights. I checked the box score. And if you're a Spurs fan, family, this is the series where Wemby has, in my opinion, announced himself as the best player in the world. Now, is there still more to accomplish on this playoff run alone? I mean, yeah. Because if SGA wins another championship, for me, he retains status or reclaims status as being the best player in the world. The only way for Wemby to take that from him is to win the championship. But I think he's on his way to doing that. But this series and this game is what tells you, like, yeah, he's really the best player in the world, family. Had they not lost game one, I would have said the same thing about his stat line in that game. 11 points, 12 blocks. He was 5 assists short of a quadruple double. He was 5 assists short, right? I mean, that's some GOAT-like stuff. So had they won that game, I'd be singing his praises just as much about game one as I am game three. Now, game three obviously is going to stand out to more people because of the point of the scoring outbreak that he had. In addition to the defense that he was putting on, right? Like, nobody on the Minnesota Timberwolves shot well. Offense was not clicking for them, right? And we know Wemby's the defensive anchor for the Spurs team. I mean, what are we talking about here, right? Have y'all not seen it's Shaquille O'Neal, it's Kareem the Dream, and it's Hakeem the Dream, and Kareem, right? And now Wemby, that had 35 points, I think it was 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks. That's nut status. That's Finals MVP like. Well, we'll see. I mean, that's what Shaq was doing as a Finals MVP. And the other two as well, right? So that's the trajectory that Wemby is on. Now, he needs to do that against the Thunder. And then when he does this, family, against imagine when Wemby has a coming out party as the world's best player against New York in the finals. Like, that type of platform is going to be insane. Who's going to disagree that Wemby's not the best player in the world at that point? But again, he has to get through the Thunder. I think they'll do that, but that's going to be a showdown. Family, what I like to see, though, here is Wemby cutting down the threes, man. He really cut down the threes. You know who took the most threes on the team, family? Is Champagnie and Vassell. Check back my game 2 breakdown, family. I said I don't want nobody taking more threes than Champagnie and Vassell. That's exactly the case in this game 3. Look. We got basically their best punch in terms of Minnesota, or the best punch that they're capable of at this very moment in time. So I see us closing it out. I mean, maybe they are more desperate in game 4 and win on their home court, but I see us closing this out again, either in sweep or gentlemanly sweep fashion. And then we're on to the Thunder. Man, I wish we could have fought the T-Wolves at more full power with DiVincenzo and a fully healthy Anthony Edwards, but that's the challenge with the long physical season that we do in the West Conference. But go Spurs, go, family. Let me know what y'all think. What are y'all worried about in this series? What are y'all worried about in the next series? I think the Spurs are well positioned. I think we've hit the right stepping stones in round 1, round 2 to prepare ourselves for a conference finals with the Thunder. All praises due to the Most High.